All right, let's talk the podcast introduction, shall we? Welcome to it. Thursday, for June 15.
For June 15, I love.
We're halfway
the
through
15th.
for June.
I always sing that Glass Animal song now at this time of year. Late night in the middle of June. Heat waves gonna... No?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Always
Great
hits me at
song.
this time of the year.
Does it? You just wake up one morning and it's just in there.
It's in there.
Coming
it's like on the
soon.
15th of March, the Ides of March, that movie with George Clooney and Ryan Gosling.
Oh, I don't know. I've not
The
seen
Ides
it.
of March, middle of March. Okay.
God, movie chat around here is so
It's
good.
getting better, isn't
Screen
it?
It's
Club.
getting better. That
We
was a
are
better
Screen
movie
Club.
chat than we've had.
Oh, well,
Of Screen
you're the
Club.
chairman of Screen Club now. What should we be watching and talking about? Coming up.
We should be watching Amy Schumer's stand-up special that's just dropped on
Well, you're
Netflix.
lying.
Totally.
Do you think so?
Okay, I don't know
I'll do that
anything
tonight.
else that's coming.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
watch Bake Club, Bake Squad. I love it on Netflix.
Did he
I
he
told
just
Ricky to try and
fire
get into it.
Are you
Did you just
stepping?
get fired?
No,
Are
I'm
you,
not
are you
fi-
stepping
I'm
down
not
as the
fired
president of Screen
myself.
Club?
No, I'm not-
Because I've got a great
Step down after
suggestion.
48 hours.
I've got a great suggestion. If you listen to the podcast, you'll hear the Betoota Advocate boys, who have just dropped a great show on Paramount Plus.
Yes.
Betoota Advocate presents,
Yeah,
and
I
the
like
latest
that.
episode's about Hillsong.
I'm going to watch that.
Should I be chairman again, or should I be the head of Screen
You
Club
should be
again?
chairman. Can I have a go at being chairman?
Yeah, what should we
Oh,
watch?
no.
What, Jerry Maguire?
Well, no, it's kind of like that. Last night I started Entourage, the TV show, from the first episode, and I'm going to watch it all the
Have
way
you not
through to
seen
the
it
movie.
before?
Yeah, I've watched it heaps.
I love it.
I love it so much. I watched like 8 episodes last night.
Watch The Crowded Room.
The
That's just come
crowded
to me.
room.
No,
okay.
it hasn't.
come to
No,
me.
it hasn't. No,
That's
it
just come
hasn't.
to me.
You're
Watch
being
The
fed
Crowded Room. It's
information.
fantastic.
You're being fed
Who
information.
said it to
It's
you?
fantastic.
And also you
Shouldn't
shouldn't-
the chair,
No, and you know
shouldn't
what?
the chair have
Excuse me?
people on the ground?
The chair loses his position straight away for recommending something he's not watched himself. No, stop. No,
Hear
you stop.
ye, hear ye.
You have lost your position because you're recommending something
I
that you have
can't
not
been the
seen with your
chair
own eyes.
for 48 hours.
Yes,
I'm like
you
Liz.
can.
I'm the
You're-
Liz Truss of
Yes.
the Screen Club.
You are. You're done. Now, Joel Chipsy or Chip Creasy, whatever it is, that's
Oh,
the
I don't
code
know.
word to get into our close friends.
Chips are good when
Literally
you
just
watch
message
them.
What one
and
is
say,
it?
Get me in.
Joel Chipsy, fine, do it. Enjoy
Joel
the podcast.
Chipsy.
We'll have a new election for Screen Club tomorrow.
Hang on. I know what crowd it's about.
No, it's not.
It's got Tom Holland in it.
So,
Who cares?
you all read the blurb, mate. You're out.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
It's Ricky Lee, it's Tim Blackwell, it's Joel Creasy, it's the gang.
Yo, yo.
Yes, guilty as charged.
Today I feel Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. Tim to the place I love.
I think this could be the best show ever.
This is the best day of my whole life.
Hanging out with friends. Wow.
We're the up and about party show.
Turn it up, Tim.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, it's harder than a Y bell.
All right. Here we go. Welcome to Thursday afternoon, everybody.
It's almost the weekend.
No.
It's basically the
It
weekend.
basically is.
Right.
We called it yesterday.
I know, but it's like now it's Thursday and it's the end of the day. So it's
Yeah.
Friday tomorrow, which means it's Saturday.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know me, I always live off the everyday Saturday policy, so
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
care what
that's
day
true.
it is, we're doing it.
Every day is Friday
Seize
for
the
me.
day.
Yes,
Carpe
seize the day.
diem.
That's nice. I mean, we missed not having you in HQ with us, but you're back at home today.
I'm back home, back in Melbourne. I'm going to something exciting tonight. I can't wait.
I
Is that
know.
why you're in that super cute outfit? Because you've never looked more adorable.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, baby. Yeah, I'm doing that, and
You look
but
like
I miss you. I miss you both dearly.
You look like a paintball victim.
Oh my gosh, paintballing. Remember when that was a huge thing?
No, he looks like a wall in a kid's bedroom.
Yeah, he's got
Your
heaps
little
of colourful
spots,
dots.
your colourful spots on your shirt. It's
Oh,
very
yes.
cute.
Actually, 13, 24, 10, are you still a paintballer? Because I used to
Is
get
that still a
invited to
thing?
Bucks parties 20 years ago that were all paintball first, then skewies second.
Yes, and then a pub paintballing and then a pub crawl.
Just
I
go to the
know.
pub.
Yeah.
And people
straight
would
to
always go for me in paintball because I was like the gay. And I'm like, oh, we'll get him.
We'll get him. What
He-
cool people.
He won't know what he's doing. I was actually quite a mean little paintballer.
I can
You would be,
imagine. You
you'd
got a
be.
little
Yeah, little
streak,
sniper.
don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I was a sniper.
I'm a good shot,
I
though.
didn't move.
Because I play Big Buck Hunter a lot at pubs.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
I ain't afraid of no dough.
I don't know what you're saying. no,
Big Buck Hunter?
I don't.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, you don't go to the kind of pubs that I do,
I
clearly.
don't go to pubs. I've only been to pubs because of you.
You went to that one the other night and you loved it.
I loved it.
I got him on beer and I got you on pubs. Who's next? Who's next?
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Morgan Wallen last night here on Nova.
No way.
Nah.
No way.
See, Morgan would play Big Buck Hunter and he'd know all about cooking your own steak at pubs.
So I've
He'd
just
love
been,
Big Buck Hunter.
we've just been to school. Well, me anyway, about this game, Big Buck Hunter. It looks quite fun. I think I'd be pretty good at it.
Yeah.
But this
You would
cooking
be great at it.
I reckon I would too.
Oh, yeah.
This whole cooking your own steak at a pub.
I know. I
Can
agree with
take a
you
hike.
100% now, but my point was back in the day, it used to be a real thing.
Was it
where,
like the trend? That
Was it
they-
like the teppanyaki stuff?
Mate, no,
it wasn't a hibachi grill.
It was like the only one I used to. It was the Great Northern Hotel in North Ryde in Sydney, which is like right in the corner of the busiest road in the world.
Yeah.
And you used to cook your own steak, have a couple of skews, and then play Big Buck Hunter.
I don't want to go anywhere where I have to like cook my own food.
I'm
I
with you
cook
now.
my own food all the time
But-
at home.
but
I'm
when
at a
you-
restaurant, so a chef.
But when
can
you're
cook
20
for me.
and
Yeah,
you're
see,
poor,
for me, it's a thrill.
when you're 20 and you're poor, and a $10 steak, you just have to cook it yourself, and you put heaps of ranch on it.
Oh my gosh.
Ranch.
I want some steak with that ranch.
Ranch is actually one of the secret ingredients in my famous potato salad recipe.
You talk
That's
a
all I'll
lot
say.
about cooking, and
And
every
never
time
do
we've
it.
been to your house, we've never eaten food.
Yeah, because we've been out for dinner. Because we always go out for dinner and then go to my house.
But it also not only
That's
talk about
true.
cooking, it's everything you mention starts with my world famous.
It is my well. It kind of has to be world famous because they're the few things I know how to cook.
I would assume like Maggie
Gemma's
Beer's
giving me
Quince
thumbs up.
paste
She's
is
had
world
potato
famous.
salad.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
I do a world famous quince paste too.
how do you make your own
No,
quince
I
paste?
don't. I don't. Although I imagine you boil down some quince and some gelatin and whack it in a little thing and overcharge it.
All right. Maggie beer, relax.
Well, surely it has quince in it. I reckon I could make it if you gave
Unlike
me the time.
I reckon
wasabi.
you could too.
Unlike, the wasabi at sushi trains, the word on the wasabi street is that it's 99% horseradish.
Oh.
Because wasabi apparently is incredibly hard to grow.
And 1% wasabi.
That's what I heard.
Mostly horseradish.
Wow.
Moshi moshi.
I love a
Don't tell Lee
tiny little
Harding.
bit of horseradish with a steak.
Horseradish
Just a
cream.
tiny little bit.
Yeah, me too.
The cream or
Just
no cream?
like a whisper.
Yeah, just a little kiss.
Okay. We're going to talk about burgers next and rules. 13, 24, 10.
I've got a lot of rules.
Oh, this song just starts. Cool.
Oh, fun. Hey, Gug.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
On this way. Hey! Thank you, Gaga. God, they don't make songs that long anymore.
I love
I
that
know.
song.
Yeah.
I love the journey you go on with that song.
Yeah, same.
And it makes me feel good about myself.
Because you were
You
born
know, I
this
was
way.
born this way.
It's
Mum.
so simple,
Yeah.
So simple.
simple.
13, 24, 10, give us a call. If you've got rules, or maybe if you're a rule breaker. What about that?
Yeah,
You know,
rules,
you're both.
schmools. Yeah. You love a rule, but you're a rule breaker.
Wow.
You are.
Ouch.
You love rules, but you also hate them.
Whoa.
Because you don't want to be confined. Whoa.
I love
this an intervention?
rules.
Have I come out of the gates real hot today?
I love rules, but I'm sometimes not great at following them. Like, what time should you get to work?
Oh.
Like those sort of things. Like, those ones I'm not great at.
Yeah, why are you here on time today? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm totally here on time.
You're totally here on time. There's a restaurant in New York where a woman has gone and she's chosen to eat her burger with cutlery. And the server has threatened to kick her out because she's broken the very important rule.
Serious? I often eat a burger with cutlery because if it's too messy, sometimes they put too much egg and sauce in there, which I'm not complaining.
Firstly,
but you can't.
here's the thing: if you can't eat a burger with your hands, it's not a burger.
It's not a burger.
Because I agree,
So it's actually the
people are
restaurant's
actually
fault.
making burgers to up themselves.
Yeah, there's like too big and too stacked and there's too much in it. I get
Yeah,
it.
you know what I
But
mean?
Eating it with a knife and fork, doesn't it just make it messier because everything goes everywhere? It doesn't stay in burger form.
It's also
No,
a bit
because
like
the fork.
the steak rule. Like, you know what? I get that it shouldn't be cooked well done, but if you want it that way, if you want to eat it with knife and fork, if you
Yeah.
want to eat it off your knees,
I went to a restaurant.
you're the customer.
I went to a restaurant the other night and they said, the chef recommends it's medium rare. I don't care because the chef's not the one eating it. And I don't like chewing my steak for 7 hours before I swallow it, okay?
Going to a restaurant with Ricky is like going to a restaurant with me, and she beats me.
She does.
Because I'm like, oh no, I'll just do it. I'll get what she's having. Because
Going to a
normally I go, I'll do the ordering. I'll take care of this.
Oh, no, I'm the orderer.
It's like she owns the restaurant, and I like it.
No, I'm just a very specific and particular person. I like everything exactly the way I want it all the time. But I don't think that that's a bad thing.
No, like when we're on a plane and you ask the flight attendant,
no.
Can I speak to the chef
No.
who made this
No, I didn't. I didn't.
I'll just pop into the kitchen.
No, I hate
the
traveling on
galley.
a plane at breakfast because I can't generally eat the
hate-
food
yeah, I agree.
on the plane because I can't
Breakfast
eat
food
egg.
on planes suck
Yeah.
anyway.
But also
So-
mornings at airports, gross. Evenings at airports, wonderful.
Oh, they're wonderful.
Oh, last night was lovely.
You know,
I was
everyone's
like
a
the
bit
only
chilled.
person there. Yeah.
Whereas in the morning, everyone's pooing at the Qantas Club and they're running around like they're going to miss their flight because if they miss this flight, they're going to miss a
The whole
meeting
day's
in
ruined.
Melbourne.
Ah!
Whereas in the
Drinking
afternoon,
liters of coffee and milk. Ooh.
everything's done. You're chilling.
I've just been handed a list.
Have you not seen this list?
I think I've seen this once before, but it
It's
has
brilliant.
been updated.
I just wanna break the rules.
I have a list of do's and don'ts. Tim's rules.
But
Okay.
yeah, this is for our team. Be careful reading them out after the session.
Well, I've
we've
already
just had.
crossed out a couple of the ones that I know I can't read out on air, but that we've all had a good laugh about them.
Yeah, good chuckle.
These are for like new members of the team.
For new members of the team, I think I was handed this
Mm.
very early on. This was like, part of my induction.
Initiation, your hazing.
initiation into the team,
You got your pass. You got your sticky tape. You got your
Yeah,
you got your
your
Sharpie.
Nova,
and you got the rules.
your Nova bumper
Yeah.
sticker.
I got Tim's rules. So they've been updated. So 2023, there's two new ones that you
there?
feel very passionate about.
Okay.
Don't buy chicken. Nothing sadder than buying
Oh, yeah,
chicken.
buying chicken sucks.
Do you mean a barbecue chicken, like a roast?
No, I don't mind
chook?
barbecue, but going and getting like 2 breasts. Like, okay.
How else are you supposed to cook
Move on,
chicken
like
in
that.
your
No
dinner? Oh,
sense.
hang on, but also you're not allowed to have chicken for dinner.
No, chicken for dinner unless it's a roast chicken. Roast chook's fine because the roast chook's lovely.
But
chicken,
not the one from the oven section. You have to like actually roast your own chicken.
No, barbecue chook's fine, but I think chicken's a nice lunch food. It's nice, white and light, you know?
I have chicken for dinner like every night.
I
so
know you do.
Have fun with that one. No cheese with fish.
No.
Why? What's your problem?
Gross.
What about like a lobster mornay or something?
Well, there's an exception
Of course there is.
Oh.
because these are Tim's rules. There's iterations.
yeah.
Exceptions:
There's
tuna mornay. That's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Or
okay,
lobster
yeah.
mornay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we've crossed off no chicken for dinner, no calling Tim by his name. I've been making this mistake a lot
Lately,
lately,
it's
and
very
I do it because I can see how much it pisses you off.
But listen to it. Tim. It's such a shit
What?
name.
Tim,
You go,
Tim.
no, but if it's just the 3 of us here, you go, oh, can you pass me that? I don't go, can you pass me that, Ricky Lee?
I don't say it like that. If I'm referring
Hey, Ricky
to
Lee,
you, I'm saying
it's
Tim.
lovely today.
Well, it's like, or if I point it, there's ways to communicate with people that you're close
You
with.
say our names all the time, and I'm going to continue saying Tim. Tim.
And can you do mine, Joel? Like the
Joel.
Joel.
I like
in
saying
France
Joel.
and stuff.
Joel's
Hey,
fun.
Joel.
Yeah, you like that.
Because Americans can't say Joel.
Oh, hey, Joel.
Hey, Joel.
Oh, I met an American last night married to a Craig.
Oh,
and I just
Craig.
was like, ugh, the whole
God, you're
time.
gross.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
It's Craig.
I found this one very interesting. Because no tearing pita bread with your hands.
No, because you're
How are
sharing
you
it.
supposed to? How are you supposed to tear it?
Because I've seen some things out on that little table.
Oh, the little hand flowers out there.
Oh, yeah. It's just
No
like, oh, yeah.
tearing
And then
But so, what's your reason though? Why don't you want?
I'm surprised you would want that.
I don't eat something that's been in someone else's hands
So then why are you
because
questioning
you've
my
had
rule?
your hands on your thingaling in the bathroom, and I don't know if you've washed your hands.
I was in there for 20 minutes, all right?
Yeah.
No sun-dried tomatoes, absolutely no yellow number plates, no wooden chopping boards, no leaving water for more than a few hours.
No, that's it. Fresh water for the coffee machine, fresh water for your bottle, thanks.
Oh,
But what
really?
if I fill up bottles and put them in the fridge and leave them in there for
How long?
like
Days?
I get through? I've got like a system I go through.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, maybe days sometimes. You're so passionate about your
But
rules.
there's
No
fresh water
showering.
always.
No
Yeah.
showering in the 9 a.m. hour. I had a shower in the 9 a.m. hour
Oh,
today.
yeah,
Oh,
I hate
that's
that. I
right.
can't get in
What's
touch
the
with
point?
people.
Sharing the
What are you
9
doing? I
hour.
just got out of the shower. It's 20 past 9. Are you serious?
What are you doing that's so important, Tim, that you need to talk to someone in the 9 o'clock hour, Tim?
He makes all his big decisions.
And why is the 10 a.m. hour okay, but not the 9 a.m.
There's
hour?
something about it. If you're not done by 9, there's something wrong with you.
I love how
Am I an
uncomfortable this
exception
makes
to all
you.
these rules?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can do whatever
Thanks.
you want, John.
You can do it. Yeah, and you do.
And
Because I
then
shower at like 1 p.m.
Oh,
you?
that would drive me crazy.
a daytime shower. I just feel like I'm like Richie Rich if I have a daytime shower.
Taking me out of the day. I'm like, what am I missing?
You've
What am I
got such
missing?
FOMO.
I really
You really are. I
Missing
don't know.
Dr. Phil.
Yes, I don't know how you go to bed at night.
I don't. The one in there that's true, I think Gemma even said to me that one that she loves is about going to the markets, the food markets.
Yes.
You don't take a list to the markets. Let the market dictate what you're going to do from this market.
But what if you're a very specific
but what
shopper?
if you're
Like,
I want to make a tomato salad and you realise there's no tomatoes because they're not in season. Like,
True.
go with the market.
true.
Yeah, you go with the flow.
I'll go to the other
you
place
don't wanna
and
be
get
stressed
tomatoes because that's
at
what
the
I
market.
want.
Yeah.
The supermarket.
The supermarket.
Yeah.
And there's the no fish bowl rule. I like that one. That's
no
one of my
fish
favourite
bowl
rules.
for dinner.
No fish bowl for dinner. It's but I eat there often for
No
lunch.
dumplings for dinner. Only pre-lunch or hungover.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're crazy, girlfriend. And then no small talk, especially about weather and pets.
Yeah, that stuff. Ask me a question.
Oh, but we can talk about girlfriend, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But that's good small talk. But it's not like, oh my God, can you believe it's Wednesday already?
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
Oh my gosh.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel. Driving you home on Nova.
You guys are pretty fly.
Yeah, thank you.
This
You're fly,
Falcon's
Tim.
pretty fly.
How cool is this? Someone has tracked a falcon from literally the bottom of South Africa to Finland in just 42 days.
Wow.
The bird flew over 10,000 kilometres at an average of 230 k's per day and did it in pretty much a straight line.
Oh, but yeah, I can see that.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Falcons are amazing.
Go, girl.
That's why
A
sheikhs.
female falcon.
That's why sheikhs have falcons because they're just that. They represent just incredibleness in the world of. Oh my
Power
God, I don't know how to end
strength.
this sentence.
I wonder how
Yeah.
often they need to stop and have a cheeky little nap. You
Yeah,
know?
or a feed.
Yeah.
Oh, you two couldn't do that in 42 days.
Oh, no way.
Oh my God.
No,
you
I'd
couldn't
stop and see a
stop it off
movie
from
or something.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way. No way. No way. No way. That's a long way.
And do you reckon there's a few countries that she's like, "Ooh, fly faster, fly faster."
Up next, our little mate Craig David has sworn off something.
I know. I did see this today.
Wow.
I'm kind of like you, go girl, but I'm also so intrigued.
Grow up, Craig. Craig.
Craig.
Craig.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
What I was trying to say before about falcons,
As in
Yeah.
went so eloquently.
the birds. Because what did the falcon do in your story, Joel?
This falcon flew from the bottom of South Africa all the way up to Finland, which is about 10,000 kilometres
Falcons command
in
the
42
sky.
days.
That's why
They
sheikhs
command
have
the
them,
sky.
and they are the epitome of royalty. 'Cause
There
they
is an airline
command
called Falcon.
the sky.
So much better. That was great.
Thank you.
got there. You did it.
Thanks.
Yes.
Yes.
See, you believed in
Yay.
yourself. You believed you could do it.
Yep.
You didn't quite get it the first time.
Yeah.
And then you did it.
Because
Are
that,
they the toughest bird in the sky?
that last sentence
there's
made me want
eagles
to
and
quit.
hawks.
Proud of you,
Yeah,
Tim.
well,
No, I don't know what is the toughest bird. A hawk's pretty
surely
tough.
the falcon.
What about the bald eagle?
Oh yeah, but they've got no hair.
Not very
They're
good at-
self-conscious. Like they're like, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. I want to scratch you, but don't look at me. I've got no hair.
Toughest bird in the sky. I don't know. Toughest is the right word.
The toughest bird in the sky is some of those Qantas flight attendants.
Yeah,
I had some of
100%.
those. I had a couple of tough Pams last night on my flight. G'day, Joe. Welcome aboard. The Happy Eagle. Oh no, that's been deleted. Someone made a mistake.
The cassowary.
Is
Yeah,
considered
mate,
to be the
are
world's
you-
most dangerous bird. Okay, and the strongest bird is the happy eagle. There you go. It's also a massage parlor in the city. Hey, hey, is this when we had Craig David in last?
Monday, took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday, and on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we chilled on Sunday.
Voice in there, Rick. It's beautiful.
And then Craig's like, don't touch my stuff.
Yeah. Get out of
Craig
here, Ricky.
David.
Who's this
I
guy?
love Craig David so much. Such a big fan. I still can't get over that he was in here and we did that. That was very cool.
And he signed a CD for us and go, what's this?
And a book, one of
I
his
know.
books.
What?
Did you not get that?
No.
I got a personalised book with like the whole front page had like a little beautiful, lovely note from Craig David.
Oh.
Hey, Ricky Lee.
Wow. And he kept saying,
Interesting.
I appreciate
Jealous?
you. Thank you. I
That's
appreciate
right.
you.
He did say that.
He's
too.
very sweet. He's a nice man.
He's done an interview with Louis Theroux, and he's announced life change.
Also, because this is a new podcast, a new Louis Theroux podcast.
Oh, we need a new podcast.
Well, I really love him,
You know
and
what we
it
need
seems
more
like
of?
he's doing music artists.
Podcasts and kids' books.
Yeah, please.
We
can
need
someone
more
do one?
kids' books. Because you've just had a baby. I met someone the other day, just had a baby, kids' book.
Kids book.
I know.
Go.
I think even people. I think
Kids'
it's
book.
funny people that don't have kids write kids books.
I know.
And it's always like the hippopotamus pooed or something like that. Like it's always so silly. It's like, oh, God.
That person needs to stop.
Stop it. Do you know? Hang on.
Is it the person I'm
Someone.
Yeah, it would be.
Does it start with A?
No.
New one.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Right? So this podcast, the Louis Theroux podcast that Craig, you're about to tell everyone about this Craig David thing. Shania Twain is the first episode. I really
my
like
God.
his interview style, so I think it's going to be really good. I'm going
Yeah,
to
I
listen
like
on the way
Louis.
home.
I like that too. I've got no time for anything, but I'll whack it in my schedule.
Jam it in there, full dance card.
Why were you late? I was listening to Craig David and Shania Twain.
Oh, you shouldn't be late for work, mate. It's
No,
very
not their
professional.
music, their podcast.
Oh, yeah, they're fucking, but they chat about kids' books. No, this is his life change.
You stopped having any kinds of romantic and sexual encounters?
Rein the whole thing back, which does mean not outwardly going on dates. The sexual interactions is going to have to just stop now. You're going to have to just cut that off.
Have you been in a celibate phase?
For quite a while now,
For how long?
maybe a year or so.
Really?
His new track.
I think what he was saying is that he went through like that whole phase when he was like a young, hot pop star, just
Yeah.
mowing through chicks.
Oh my God, he would have been Britain's 50 Cent.
Yeah, and I think he was struggling to find meaningful relationships.
We all are. It's all
Don't
we
do that
want.
when
Yeah.
you say meaning.
It's all we want.
Meaningful relationships,
Just
you
one
know?
But I
meaningful
don't think a year's that long. I think a year's fine.
Yeah, but it is if you're
Give it a break for a year.
pop star.
Yeah,
Give the old fella a break.
What about those guys, that group of guys, which I know it's a bit early to discuss, but they keep it all in at all times to make themselves more powerful. So they still have sessions, but they don't.
and it never,
Yes. Nope.
And which
I'm going to
people
use the
are you
word
talking
eventuates.
Well, I like
Who
talking
are
about this
they?
stuff at this time because you don't just say it.
about? Yeah, I know. You have to be really careful.
Ricky just goes. All right, good on you, Craig. We're here for you, buddy. Well done.
Yeah,
Well-
good on you, Craig.
Up next, we are doing our Nothing Special pub trivia. Thanks to our good friends at McCain, those super crispy pub-style chips.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
She mainstream because she popular. That is The Weekend with Madonna and Popular.
Popular. It's your favourite
That's
song,
from
right?
your
I like it.
Or your favourite show?
favourite show.
It's not my favourite song from my favourite show, but
It is.
it's a good song from a show I'm enjoying.
It's your favourite
Will you be
song
watching-
from your favourite show.
The next step on Monday.
Yes.
Oh my God, Blackers.
What? I'm allowed to do anything I want in my
You know
privacy
what
of my own
you
home.
haven't watched that you love and you keep saying you will is Dave, the final season of Dave.
I'm trying to watch Dave. I've
Stop
not had
watching The
a-
Idol, which sucks, and watch Dave.
I have a
That's
one-show
good.
policy a day. I can't double up, and I've had big days.
Big days.
Big days.
Big days,
I love
big
I love
nights.
Dave. I love Dave. I watched the one with Usher in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm up to that one.
The series finale is so good. Brad Pitt's in it. Rachel McAdams.
I'm
it's
getting there.
So good.
Rachel Adams.
Yes.
Brad Pitt, Rachel McAdams.
No way.
Me.
Rachel McAdams is way up there.
Brad Pitt.
No, she's amazing. Rachel McAdams is a
From
queen.
Mean Girls.
I know
And
who
many
she
other
is.
She's from The Notebook.
Yeah, no, I get it. Al Pacino,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm going to go get some soap so you can wash out your filthy little mouth.
We should play
Don't
that.
add little.
You've got-
Wash out your filthy little
Yeah,
mouth makes
yeah.
it sexual. Wash out your filthy little mouth.
Don't make it sexual.
Don't make it sexual, Joel. I didn't say it like that.
Sorry.
I didn't say it like that.
I dare.
Wash out your filthy little mouth.
All right, let's talk about hot chips. Let's do it. We are playing McCain pub trivia again. It's nothing special. Our questions are nothing special, believe me. The money is though $2,000, $500 to spend on McCain pub chips. Hungry little booth in there. Nothing special about a quiet night at home. With good mates. Good times. Nom, nom, nom. And a bowl of McCain pub salt chips.
Oh, I love you, Bree.
Oh, Bree's eating her lunch.
I'm trying to do the client credit, and she's going... shoveling food from a lunchbox in her face at 4:43. But
She's
what
on
meal?
bread.
What
She can only
meal
eat
would
at
you
specific
call
times.
me?
We were busy. We had some training before we came in to do this show.
This is post lunch, is it?
Can you add that to the rules? You're not allowed to eat at 4:45.
Well, you can eat snacks, but not full meals out of a lunchbox. And also, actually, wait. Here's another rule. Here's another rule. If you're going to bring in something from home, put it in a bowl or something. Don't just eat it from the plastic.
Bree hasn't had a solid in days.
Hey, it's not about Brie or her delicious snack. It's about it's about Daniel. Hey, Dan.
Hey,
Guys, how's it
Dan.
going?
Not
Yeah,
bad. All right. Are you ready, Daniel?
$500 for the
not
first
really.
question, 1,000 for the second, 2,000 for the third. But the most important thing is you get 500 to spend at McCain Pub Stop Chips. Go. Question one. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
No, I'm talking to Ricky.
I like
you ask
your
yourself your own
enthusiasm,
question.
Daniel.
Yeah,
Yes.
why don't you ask yourself the first question and get 500 bucks?
We
Go.
might
Why
pop
don't you do
out.
that? Go on. You can do that.
Daniel can ask
Yeah,
himself
Daniel,
a question
ask
and give
my
an
question?
You ask your own first question for $500.
and give yourself your own answer to your first question.
Go for it.
Oh, I got nothing. What do you want me to ask?
Ask yourself a
Like a
question that you know the
trivia-style
answer to,
question.
you know?
Like, who was the Prime Minister? or
When's my birthday?
I don't know. When
When's
is
your
it?
birthday,
When?
Daniel?
Today.
Happy birthday!
something?
I love that
If
we
I'd known, I
can't-
would have dressed up.
Yeah, and I love that we can't verify if that's true or not, but I like it. $500.
We're giving him 500 regardless of what he says.
True.
Okay.
Now what? Which one do I go to question? Because we've
Yeah,
got
go
three
for question two.
questions.
Go for question two.
I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. Okay, Daniel.
Yeah.
For $1,000.
Hang on, you're so
So
scared.
I'm
Hang
so
on, you're
scared because
scared.
I don't know. I'm in the middle of the ocean in the
Sorry.
middle of the night. That's scary.
Hang on.
Not knowing whether to ask question one or two.
Know how to frighten you, then.
scared. It was definitely the
Watch
wrong
out
word.
on Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween, I'm going to put two questions in front of you. Oh my God, I've looked it.
I'm going to come in dressed as a question.
Oh, don't do that. She'll
Scared
never come
was
back.
definitely the wrong word.
It's totally
No, I'm bright red. This is a
No, we
lot.
need you.
Oh
We
my
need
God.
you, babe.
Oh my God, you should. How was work today, sweetie? I was terrifying. Why?
Oh my God. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Ricky had
Scared
to
out
give
of
Daniel $1,000.
Okay,
I
Daniel.
was shit
Sounds good
scared.
to me. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, Daniel. I'm not scared
yeah, hi,
anymore.
Daniel.
I'm really excited. What does WWW stand for in a web address?
World Wide Web.
Yes.
Okay, for $2,000, the bugle is in which musical family? Percussion or brass?
Brass. Brass.
Yes. Happy birthday, Daniel. Got $2,000 from McCain.
Happy birthday, Daniel.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations. Have a good one.
Legend. Thanks, guys.
Now, don't be scared. Tomorrow we've got 3 more questions. Okay?
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Fast car on Nova, Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel. Quick draw coming up very soon. We are quick on the draw and loose with the law. It's ours to win. Oh, it's a we.
Ooh.
Is it the police force?
Oh my God. Popo, can you imagine?
Oh my goodness. Is it Joe Biden and Kamala Harris?
How do you say that?
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, how did you say her name?
Kamala Harris.
Okay.
The first time.
First time was a bit.
That's her name.
Okay.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, I know Kamala Harris is her name, but the first time you
What did I say?
Yeah,
Kamala Harris.
The Glossys. On screen. On screen.
Let's have a look at what's happening in the world of Glossys.
Oh, this is Amy Schumer, my dear friend. Stand-up comedian.
Yes.
And gorgeous gal.
Her
Just a
new
lovely
Netflix
human.
special dropped, Emergency Contact.
I love her stand-up.
Me too. I
She's
did
very
too.
funny.
She pretty much it's real good. Have a listen. She just has a really good bit about Hilaria Ball, but
I do like
Oh, a bit. She doing a bit.
Is that a bit?
Hilaria Baldwin. I'm Hilaria from España. Very thick Spanish accent. Might have seen her on a morning show where she had trouble remembering how to pronounce the word. How you say cucumber? They said, where's your dress? She said, I don't know if you had this store in the US. It's from Zara. No, they have a Von Trapp amount of children, and they named them all, I'm not sure, but very Spanish names, like jamón and croqueta and flamenco.
But basically, she calls her out because of where she's really from,
Yep.
which is not Spain.
And all of this would be fine and beautiful, except that Hilaria from España is actually Hillary from Boston.
Hilaria is whenever I see her name pop up in the news, I'm like, this is going to be good.
She's a walking,
Like, she
talking
always
meme.
delivers.
Yeah. Yeah,
we
she's
haven't
outrageous.
seen much of Hilaria, though, lately.
I
have we?
reckon Alex PR people were like, maybe we'll just put Hilaria on ice for a
Isn't
bit.
there a story about Rust, though, which is why I wanted to play this? Isn't there an actual story today about Rust?
Oh,
So
is
I'm like,
there?
why are we doing a glossy with grabs from the stand-up special?
Yeah, whatevs.
Like,
Yeah, we'll just play stand-up clips for the rest of the
But
show.
maybe Hilaria and Melania are hanging out.
The armour was hungover.
What does that mean?
Oh, the armourer, the person who was responsible for putting
right.
the ammunition
Oh, my
in the
God.
gun was hungover.
The armor.
Never trust someone that's hungover.
Wow. I was like, why are we playing just Amy Schumer stand-up? Like, that would be good to do
know.
as well as the Rust story. The next glossy, it's been a big day.
Maybe you should go to a meeting every now and then.
I'm
Tim.
not-
Oh, this is even
Even Longoria, yeah.
Longoria.
Longoria.
Yeah, not to be...
I get her confused with Mendez.
I get confused with odd Longoria. Even Longoria. That's what it is. She said,
Eva.
Is this
She's
about the
no, she said, I love Amy Schumer.
Hilaria
No, she
Baldwin.
didn't.
She
is this
enjoyed
about
the
Desperate
special.
Housewives?
Yeah, saying it would not work today, that they'd be cancelled.
I don't know if we could do the show today. I think we'd get canceled. I mean, like, not canceled on TV, but like canceled in culture.
I loved Desperate Housewives. It was so good.
Why was
So
she at the
good.
Oscars?
She's Victoria Beckham's best friend, but I don't know how.
Are they really? There you go.
They're besties. They love each other.
Okay.
There's always photos of them sitting around Victoria's beautiful island bench kitchen.
Okay,
Every
before-
time Victoria
clearly
Beckham
not
posts
eating.
a video or a photo of her house, or David, my little zoomy fingers could not go
the
in
pinch zoom.
further. Oh my gosh.
No, don't bring up the next picture. Don't bring up the next picture. I want you to guess who this story is about by this audio clue.
This is Yogurt Cannon.
Yes, it's Yogi Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
Is this talking about his 12 kids are it's a blessing of,
Yeah.
of
God will let him know when it's time to
God,
stop having
yeah.
kids.
oh my God.
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
And how does he let you know? Is it
Getcha.
text? Is it an email?
No, I think he speaks to Yogurt.
Does he?
The,
God
the
does.
old Yogurt Cannon. Yeah,
Wow.
he'll have a little word with him, have a little chat to him when it's time.
Would the
Yeah,
vice
hey,
president?
hey, come over here.
Would the
Yeah.
vice president put them in touch? What's her name again?
Kamala Harris. That's her name. Her name is Kamala Harris.
And the last glossy, please.
Quentin Tarantino,
Quentin
has
Tarantino.
said that he will something about animals.
Yes.
Won't
Killing.
Won't
Kill animals.
will never kill animals.
Yes. He said, I have a big thing about killing animals in movies. That's a bridge I can't cross. Insects too. And if you've seen even 10 minutes of a Quentin Tarantino film, you'd realise that he's happy killing men and women
The
in
hell out of
crazy
people.
ways.
Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I watched that last weekend again.
Isn't it the
Holy,
best?
that
Well,
last scene is ridiculous.
That's one of
Cinema
my
at your
favourite
house.
movies
Pardon?
of all
Do you have a
time.
cinema at your house? Because there's always a movie playing. Like, I need the
But I've
session
never
time.
seen
What
anything.
about when you watch The Whale at 9 a.m.?
Take this job and shove it. Stick a fork in me, I'm done.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Yes.
On Nova.
Cools it down. It is
Yes,
the
they
end
are.
of the day. I mean, if you are, a normal 9 to 5, obviously, when what's normal anymore? Am I right?
What's normal, hey?
Hey, don't get
Yeah.
offended.
You're such a
Beautiful
man of the
words.
people, you are.
I really am.
Take tomorrow off. Tomorrow feels like a day off.
Well,
day.
Tomorrow's
the day-
basically Saturday, so,
Yeah.
as we've discussed, it's already the weekend.
Yes, true. But maybe just
Although
go
in
to
some-
work, do the job that you said you were going to do
Yeah, but
when
act
you
like
signed the
it's Saturday.
contract.
And a lot of states had Monday off. A lot of places had Monday off.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
true.
Oh, no, not a lot. WA and Queensland.
Yeah. Either way, it's been a great chat. Quick draw coming up in a second. Looking forward to having these two in. Oh my God, what? Is it the Veronicas again?
Oh.
But up next, what ridic thing was the fight over? Because fights sometimes aren't always over big things. Sometimes they're ridiculous.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. On Nova.
What do you call those ads on like telegraph poles?
Poll posters.
Poll posters. There's heaps of poll posters for Ray all around my house at the moment.
Oh, yes, because she's coming to the Enmore, isn't it?
Yeah, she's Enmore in Sydney. I think she's playing Melbourne as well, I'm assuming. And that's it. Okay. If you want to see Ray next year, early next year, get to Melbourne or Sydney.
I definitely want to go.
Make a weekend out of it. Unless, of course, she's playing on a weekday.
I like late at night seeing them putting the poll posters up.
I know, and they're so shady about it because they're not supposed to do it.
Yeah, you got to do it quick.
But they go so quick that
advertising.
it's like, yeah.
Maybe we should get that for our show. Some poll posters.
Yeah. I do it sometimes.
And then you guys can, work out which weekend you guys want to do it. And head out there.
And they walk around with those like satchel bags and just hectic amounts of sticky tape.
So much tape.
So much tape.
And we could make a game out of it. See who does the most in one weekend. It could be fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
You wouldn't actually do it though, would you, Joel?
No, I mean the girls.
Oh, yeah.
We could do it in each capital city. Put like tens of thousands of poll posters, print them out, leave them outside every Nova.
Yes.
And then we give people a prize to put them up. Someone has to work out the logistics of that. But that sounds fun and cheap.
It sounds good. Yeah, let's do that.
And I think it's illegal, so we definitely didn't say this on air. And if you heard us say it, don't tell anyone.
Okay, and don't make them.
Yeah.
What was the fight over? The ridiculous thing the fight was over. 13 24 10. Give us a call. Jump on the phone. I'm in relationships. Am I right?
Am I right?
It's like, are you in the ring every day or what?
This is about an unnamed couple, who have been together for 5 years and had a massive fight over an airport layover.
Which is a stopover, isn't it, really? It's an American
stopover
term.
Oh, you're so American, Joel.
I'm so American. The couple had been doing long distance for a year. Oh, that's going to work out. And the boyfriend decided to pay for her flights to come see him.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, nice guy. She got upset over the flight he purchased because it had a 12-hour layover instead of a direct flight. But that probably means he picked a cheaper option. Maybe that's what... Yeah.
Does that mean, hang on, does that mean you have to be in the airport for that 12 hours or can you pop out into the world?
I think 12 hours you can pop out.
You probably can because you've got enough time to get out and then come back through security. But your bags connect through, right? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 12 hours in an airport and not being able to leave, like that's a lot of Mad Max.
But sometimes if you you can save so much money on like a long stopover where you can go and like explore whatever city you're in and then come back and go to the airport. Get on the plane. It's wonderful. You get...
I know, except that a lot of the places where the stopovers happen aren't really friendly for me.
True.
Yeah,
I
true.
don't really want to get out here.
Yeah,
love the airport.
Totally.
Great airport.
But also
getting to
sometimes
my
it's
next
quite
destination.
fun sitting in the airport and just
sit in the lounge.
sinking quite a few while you're waiting.
Yeah.
And then you kind of walk in a zigzag onto the plane.
When you see someone asleep in the lounge, I'm like, how?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Who's waking you up? You're going to miss your flight.
Or what about asleep in the airport? I'm just going to lay over this whole chair.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
in the
when are
lounge.
you gonna get up?
Yeah.
We saw that in Melbourne the other day. There were just people
Hang on, that's another one of my rules. No sleeping at the domestic terminal.
Yeah, if it's domestic.
International, I'll cop it because I don't know your story.
But what if they might have flown in on the last flight and then got curfew and then the airline wouldn't put them up, so they've had to stay at the airport.
Have a cup of coffee and watch something on TV.
Yeah.
I've definitely slept at the
Well, they got into a huge fight over it. She ended up saying
fight.
huge fight. She ended up saying she didn't want the ticket anymore. They should cancel the trip or she'll buy her own ticket. So the boyfriend labelled her entitled and admitted he was having some financial difficulties. I feel kind of sorry for him.
I'm labelling him petty. Or her petty. No, her petty.
She's petty.
So the girlfriend ended up paying for the whole trip.
I mean, just a crazy little... It's a bit silly. It's all a bit silly. And everyone should just be a bit more understanding.
Yeah, grow up.
Yeah.
All right, 13 24 10. What was the ridiculous fight over? The ridiculous little thing that the fight was over?
I also love when it
Pettier the
ends in
better.
disaster. Something real petty and then it just ends. It's over.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. On Nova.
Joel is shuffling off to an event very soon, and we're going to talk about it on the radio in a sec because it's a very cool music event.
I know.
In Melbourne.
I'll try my best to be cool on your behalf.
You're a real cool kid. Like last night you hosted an event. Tonight you're going to a cool event.
Oh my God. They just can't get enough of me around here.
No, you're the people's prince.
I am. I really am. It's my cross to bear.
All right, we're really late. Quick Draw is very soon. We're ripping through this. We've got a story about a petty fight, layover town.
Really quickly, a boyfriend booked his girlfriend on a flight. It had a 12-hour layover. She was upset about that. They had a bust up, and she ended up paying for the rest of the trip.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Fight for fighting.
I love this song.
Fight for fighting. Okay.
It's not easy.
Hello, Kate.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
You want a petty fight?
Absolutely.
I was a lawyer
Yes.
working in Brisbane. He was a cop working on the sunny coast. A lawyer got a client out on bail, and the criminal committed a crime spree all across the sunny coast.
Yeah.
My boyfriend rang me up and blamed me.
What?
Well, I'm a lawyer, so it was my fault.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we didn't last long after that.
No, that's
good.
Absolutely ridiculous. We dodged a bullet there, Kate.
Thanks, Kate. Veronica, what
Hi,
ridiculous thing was the
Veronica.
fight over? This one was over a layover.
So my fight was over my girlfriend picked a fight with me because I bought the same yellow legal notepad as they did.
I love
that. That is
so
great.
much.
That's a Jack and I fight.
You're such a man of the people, you are.
I really am.
Take tomorrow off.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, driving you home on Nova.
Yes, this was announced over the last 24 hours. Jets. I can't believe 20 years.
Wow.
That makes me feel old. September 22 in Melbourne, Adelaide the 23rd, Brisbane the 29th, and Sydney at the Enmore Theatre on September 30. Pre-sales happening now. General public tickets go on sale tomorrow at 11. But not only I don't often get jealous of you, Joel. I mean, for many reasons. You're wit, you're handsome. Yeah, all that stuff, all the standard stuff.
But you've learned to accept that and deal with it.
And a lot of people agree
move
with
on.
me that photo of us that we put up last night was next level.
Oh, it was so good.
The graffiti. Well, it was the graffiti, really, kind of. It was. It was the backdrop.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, my mate Ben in LA told me that you and I look like we were part of the Sex Pistols.
Oh my God! Thanks, Ben from LA. If I knew who they were, I'd be.
Well, you know Ben from LA. I'm not giving you his full name.
I
know the one you mean.
Oh, you know Ben from LA. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, tonight there's a cool event happening in Melbourne. The relaunch of Festival Hall, where I've had some pretty hectic gig experiences in my life.
Love Festival
I
Hall.
can't wait to see what they've done with it.
Now you'll have, how's this? Members of Jet tonight. You've also got members of Powderfinger.
Oh, wow.
You've also got members of UMI. That means Timmy Rogers will definitely be there. And guess what they're doing, Joel?
What?
They are recreating the set from the Beatles on that same stage from 1964.
So cool.
Oh, I'm excited. I used to live right next door to Festival Hall back when I was a Docklands man.
I'm pretty sure I went to see 30 Seconds to Mars there.
I think I was at that show.
Yeah.
And guess what? When I was a very young person, I interviewed the Arctic Monkeys there. And in soundcheck, I played soccer with the Arctic Monkeys in the main bit.
Yeah.
When it was empty.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think I've ever been either that or I've been and I went and saw Kesha.
Oh yeah.
Don't make that your first thing that you say tonight.
I won't say that to anyone, I promise.
Hey, Bernard Fanning. The first time I was there, I reckon I saw Kesha.
Yeah.
What?
Have you heard of her? She's an artiste.
Guess what? The gig at Festival Hall, I'm hearing on good authority. How long do you think that went, the Beatles gig? And we've got a little bit of it here.
2 hours.
Yeah. Maybe a super long one. So not 2 hours, longer or shorter?
Shorter.
A tight 50, an hour.
Listen to this. This is what they did.
One song.
Wow.
Higher.
Come on.
15 minutes, like a corporate gig set.
Like a cheeky little corporate.
They went for 24 minutes and 12 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's a solid corporate.
So
That's a long one.
You need to get there now because it starts
I'm
at
going to
6.
chuff off.
So go now and
Have fun, Joel.
And I'm just going to drop lots of cool music terms.
Yeah, text me through the night.
Tell them that Kesha
Sufjan
brushes her teeth with a bottle of Jack.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on
Nova.
I'm a bird girl.
That was our joke from Melbourne last week.
Yeah.
Can't believe Joel's going to that festival hall event and I'm not. That sucks.
Have you got full FOMO right now?
Yes.
It's going to be all right.
I asked him to send me photos. Anyway, our guests are here.
Okay, well, we should be polite.
Like the Rains are here from McCain. Our guests
The
are here.
Rains are here.
Our guests are here.
Our next guests are representatives from an Australian institution. They are dedicated to the truth and cutting through the fake news.
We're the editors, Clancy Overall
and Errol Parker. And this is
the Betoota Advocate presents.
Please welcome the Betoota Advocate.
Here you are, boys.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
good to be here.
And film premiere. These are like last time we spoke to you. There was no premiere at
I think we were still doing McCain's pub style chips last time we were here. Yeah, gassing up our little trivia night.
Yeah,
we're ready to go again. By the way, McCain's. And the only other time we kind of come in here is when we're doing books, but now we're on TV, yeah.
You big TV stars, you big hot shots.
Yeah.
Well, look, it's more of a movie as opposed to a film.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like it isn't at the film festival, which was it was down at the Randwick Ritz, and on at the same time there was a very nice film being part of the Sydney Film Festival down there, and another cinema. And a few of the patrons came out and they were pretty confused. I think they were,
Why are people this pissed?
Yeah.
Suburban theatre.
This isn't how it's supposed to be.
But your show, they say drop now. Your show dropped last night on Paramount Plus.
On demand streaming, available to anyone with a bit of Wi-Fi or a phone plan that you want to play around with.
Yeah, and they can't steal Mum's password anymore. They're going to have their own subscription.
Paramount potentially.
I think the Paramount actually don't care. I think it's a point of
it's a point of difference.
It's a point of difference as opposed to those people at NF.
Snakes at Netflix.
Yeah. How many episodes is this?
We've done 4.
Yep.
4 45-minute episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Each one kind of detailing a different scandal or just a different controversial moment in Australian history. Modern history too. So just pre-social media history.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've seen all the episode titles. I'm like, I recognise it. I think I was around for all those. You got the Fine Cotton. Was that the one that dropped last night?
No, that was the one we showed at the premiere. That's the last one to come out.
Yeah.
That's a horse racing scandal in Queensland.
Yeah. Well, if you were around for that affair, I think you should be on AM these days. I think
that one's a bit older.
Tim's the old boy.
For most of them.
Ricky Lee, you would have been too young. You would have been
baby.
too young to bet on that horse. But it was.
Tell me a little bit about it.
So it was a horse that they swapped. They swapped a horse with a horse that was supposed to look like it.
Okay.
Put a faster horse in.
Yep.
So it would have longer odds. You know what I mean?
Clever.
Yeah.
Clever.
But the thing was,
on paper.
Yes.
But the thing was they had trouble finding a lookalike horse, and they ended up dying one with women's hair dye.
Not killing one,
I think
one.
I've seen something about this. I can't wait to see. I actually can't wait to watch
and as
this.
it turned out,
what was your local in intro? You would have been at the Westfield Pig and Whistle inside the shopping centre. Is that where you used to drink?
Probably. Yeah.
I love it. I love a Pig and Whistle.
I love a Pig and Whistle.
When I first moved to Brisbane, I didn't realise they were a chain. I'm like, this little local pub is great. It's got it all.
Telling people from everywhere, you should hear about this place. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's in the Queen Street Mall in Brisbane.
Yeah.
In the Indooroopilly shopping centre, they have it inside the Westfield. I couldn't believe it. I was like, for the bloke who needs to tip a few schooners, like in between Target and Coles.
Yeah, because they go with their wives who just can't make a freaking decision.
Yeah.
And then they're, weirdly sitting there in the corner. They need to go to a pub.
Well, hang on.
It makes sense.
I'll ask this. What is weirder, though? A pub inside a shopping centre or a pub with a playground inside it?
Yeah, I know.
The pub in the super centre.
I used to stop. My pub used to bet on the horses right next to my bus stop every afternoon on my way home from school at the Anglers Arms in Southport. And I used to go in there every day. You're not allowed to do that anymore, but every day I'd go in and put bets on horses.
That's why she's trying to get me into a multi every day. I'm like, calm down, mate.
Your pop would have been on Fine Cotton. He would have been on that one in the mid-'80s. Yeah, he was. That was a. It was a controversial story. Just a ridiculous story, though. You know,
All
just
right,
that
well,
wild land.
one for I was around for when it started, when it got big, and then when it died. Hillsong.
Yeah, yeah. We were down to a quarter of the followers. That's what
Is
they're
that
left
right?
with.
Wow.
So it has been a big rise and demise. I'm not sure if that's how your music career started. Was it that way?
No, not mine. Not mine. If I walked into a place like that, it would go on fire.
Because you were one of few then to become a recording artist in Australia, not be associated
That
with
wasn't
Hillsong.
Hillsong.
Yeah,
And I don't think I'm allowed in churches.
No.
My personality doesn't.
It's because you're always betting.
I feel weird around
Can you imagine
churches.
if I'd be there for hours?
No, I wasn't. No, there was a lot of people in the music industry when I first started. Absolutely, that were.
Yeah, well, that's how
like
that's what we're kind of delving into. It's kind of intertwined, the Hillsong thing. It got all the way into our recording industry, all the way into our media and entertainment, and very much our politics in the last government anyway. So it way more goes on in that story than most people would think. It's actually, this is our day-to-day life, and it's actually quite it touches us in ways we wouldn't realise. A lot of the stories we're telling anyway.
Classic church.
Don't say that.
Yeah, no, but all of their songs though are absolute bangers. Like they're fantastic. Like they wouldn't be out of place here on Nova.
Yeah,
I mean they're fantastic.
They
We
really
still
did
play
find
Justin
it.
Bieber.
Yeah, I'm sure they snuck a few through, didn't they? They're
Probably.
Like, that was a great band. What was that called again? Like, oh, no. Yeah.
Well, that is the first episode. You can watch that dropped last night, or you can wait 4 weeks and then binge them all. One Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
But you can't say the B word either. You can't say Netflix.
sorry.
You can't say B.
Stop saying
You can
it.
watch them all in quick succession
You can power view them.
with reckless abandon. That's what you can do in 4 weeks.
Betoota Advocate Presents is streaming now on Paramount Plus. Now, we've had you in for Quick Draw in the past, but never as a team.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to
Well,
work
we
as
need to be a
or
team now
Are you going to go
because-
Clancy and Errol? Are you going to go Errol on his own,
Yeah, what's
Clancy on
going
his
on?
own?
Oh,
What's
no, let's do a
Come on, boys.
three-way race.
Come on,
yeah.
boys.
Three-way race,
All right.
Because it's better that way, right?
I think
Yeah.
so. I think so.
Yeah.
All right. I've got the Prime Minister of Australia, Anthony Albanese, to give us the rules.
I'm Anthony Albanese, and these are the official Quick Draw rules. Tim will give a category and a letter. The first to yell out a correct answer gets a point. The first answer you yell out is locked in. Best out of 7 wins. Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
He's just a charisma vacuum, isn't he?
You provided a great service for our segment.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'll do a practice question, then we'll come back.
No, we're going to give you our little sweeper. We're going to do one. In Betoota, we're quick on the draw and loose with the law. It's ours to win. Sorry, but now we're versing each other, so that doesn't work.
Wow. Thanks, Albert. All right, practice question, then we'll
Okay,
come
I've gotta
back.
stand up. I've
Here we
gotta
go.
stand up.
It is Ricky versus Clancy and Errol from Betoota Advocate. Here we go. Name an Australian town starting with B.
Brisbane.
Betoota.
Perfect.
She beat us.
Play Quick Draw for real when we come back.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel's Quick Draw.
The Betoota Advocates, a.k.a. Clancy and Errol, are here for a Quick Draw today, this Thursday afternoon, because they haven't slept since the premiere of their
It was a movie.
first episode.
So this is going to be
working
real
hard.
quick.
Thanks for having us at the after party too, by the way,
No, it was great.
on Tuesday night.
It was great to catch
So
up.
much
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Ricky didn't know where she was.
I didn't know where
She's
I
never
was.
been into a pub like that
I also
before.
said we're not staying here.
Too much graffiti in the bathroom.
Fast forward to quite early in the
Yeah,
morning,
yeah.
and there we still were.
Yeah, that's right.
I walked in. I said, someone goes, "Oh, Nova's here." I go, "Oh, well, it can't be the Brecky crew, can it?" It's got to be Drive.
It's always Drive. Assume it's always Drive. Betoota Advocate Presents is streaming now on Paramount Plus. You can check out the first episode now, The Rise and Fall of Hillsong. You also talk about Super League,
Yep, the Super League War.
which people in the AFL states wouldn't be that across, but it's a very interesting story.
Yeah, it was an interesting story where they had, basically 2 competitions going at the same time. 2 families, Packer versus Murdoch, fighting for the rights to rugby league. And we had 22 professional clubs in one country. which was too much. Like
way too much.
A lot of
A lot of
scaffolders
talent
and,
spread thin.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of scaffolders and bouncers being paid good money to make numbers. Yeah.
No wonder people are members of rugby league clubs like they are with the AFL.
No, it's different. It's a little bit different, I think.
Well,
Just a little
when
bit.
I lived in Brisbane, and it always struck me about league versus AFL, I was like, what's your second favourite team?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, if the Broncos weren't winning, we all go for the Raiders.
You go for the other guys.
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
how it
you
works.
go for the team where the bloke from your town played.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Or just the colour. Like, I just used to like the colour of a team.
Yeah.
And then that was who I went for.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Now it's all about put your fins up.
Yeah.
Fins up!
Yeah, on my hat, right here.
Hey!
The Dolphins.
Yeah. They've gotten
What's
through
wrong
to
with
us.
the Titans?
Well,
Titans.
see, the Titans weren't
What?
around when
What, just
I
'cause-
was really into
Nah, she left.
football.
They're terribly uncool,
I know,
though, aren't they?
I know, but no, I was a Broncos girl.
Were ya?
Yeah, hardcore Broncos. I used to be that sad sack standing out like to meet the players after.
With the texter.
Yeah,
2 weeks ago.
and like trying to like have a cuddle with them and have a photo like a freak. Yeah, so how embarrassing.
Up the
Hey, Dan,
Bronx.
Carlo. Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's get into a best of 7 wins, of course, as Albo said.
Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
Name a grammatical term starting with A.
Alphabet.
Wonderful.
How dare you? The audacity.
Name a drink that starts with M.
Milkshake.
I think milkshake was in
I
first.
think you were. I said move.
Move.
Flavoured milk. Workside favourite. I haven't had it in years.
Wow. What was that a big one here, was it?
Yeah, I don't know.
It must have been. Name an exotic pet starting with P.
Parrot.
Oh, Jesus.
Well done.
We're skirting very close to exotic and like household, but I'll give because of their colours, they're exotic.
There's probably a species of parrot that's very rare.
Totally. Just we don't need to know the
Exotic
actual
could
name.
mean illegal as well. So, you know.
Really good.
Peacock.
Yeah.
Pufferfish was an example given. Python, parrot. Question number 4. Name something you pump with air starting with B.
Bicycle
Balloons.
tires.
Oh, yes! It's 2 apiece. Name a liquid you can't drink. You can't drink.
Mercury.
Starting with S.
Soap wash.
Okay, yes.
Sand.
I only had a
Wow.
sexual one that I definitely should not say.
You can't drink.
The Betoota boys, if you get this one, you have won. Is that right? Wow.
I thought we were
No,
going
we're playing
for
each other.
ways.
So it's basically he's in the one. No, it's between you two, really, but I'll still have a crack.
No, don't make it harder for me. It's you against her.
It's so confusing.
Yeah, right.
We can't do everything over here. As much as it looks like I can. All right.
Okay.
For the win, Betoota, to stay in the game, rookie. Name an occupation starting with F.
Fireman.
We did it. Oh, well, Errol did it. A lot of heavy lifting from the second chair here.
Yeah,
Errol.
you can really tell who went home at midnight, can't you?
I had soap wash. Has anyone ever had soap wash or drunk soap wash?
Yeah,
My kids have
actually,
by
yeah,
mistake.
no, in the first few days of COVID, I was that terrified.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll be getting you on the inside.
I definitely had soap put in my mouth as a kid because I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a filthy mouth.
Yeah. Let's play you out with a little Hillsong classic.
Yeah. Oh, track.
You can see Betoota Advocate presents streaming now on Paramount Plus. The first episode is about Hillsong. Love it. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.
Hail Mary.